anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight, and most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calvin. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal, and scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. He ain't getting worse. It's a short list of men and women who have held UFC belts simultaneously in 2 divisions, and goddamn it, DC, you're on that list, man. Let's see how it goes for you here tonight, though. You're the underdog.
I'm one of the blessed ones, John, to have been able to accomplish the things that I've accomplished, but it's taken a lot of hard work. Really focus on the striking, the grappling, having a great team at the American Kickboxing Academy, and as I walk to the octagon tonight, I am trying to show all the work that I have put in and hope that it's enough to get the hand raised once again inside the UFC's octagon.
It is amazing to think that you didn't get your start in mixed martial arts until you were 31 years old. And one thing I've always said about you, even if it hasn't been the greatest training camp in your life, you have a penchant for rising to the occasion. There's something about fight night and those bright lights that once you sort of flip that switch, you're able to excel when a lot of guys fall.
I'm a competitor from the octagon to mad. I just want to win.
And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tom Aspinall. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Daniel DC Cormier.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. While Tommy Aspinall's fans travel well as we get to some early action here, a lot of people believe that this is the future of the heavyweight division, arguably the best submission artist in this division at present, and he believes he's going to be able to get this fight to the floor rather easily here tonight. Oh, straight punch, it's there again. Cormier gets lit up by that straight punch. Both fighters throwing heat now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Now they separate.
Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Aspinall. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand.
I mean, technically, this would be a flying triangle if he could finish it.
A flying good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Great submission defense.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. but the arm stuck between the legs. He is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. What a strike from off of his back.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Great defense by this fighter. Oh, nice.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away, and try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Cormier's able to transition back to side control now. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Scramble, let's go! 90 seconds now to go in round one.
Stand this up. Let's work.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cormier.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Aspinall's in half guard. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, right into mouth.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
That was a slick transition.
Aspinall's back in full mount. Cormier out of the half guard here. We'll see if he can work for a dominant position. Round one winding down here. Round two straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
Lost that round. Your wrestling didn't look that sharp. You need to slow it down a little bit. You're forcing things. Shake it out. Use your jab. Get light on your feet.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two
Ready
high-level
fight.
grapplers going
Ready.
after it. One guy gets the advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Well, we've already got too many Rosendo Sanchez boxing shout-outs in the game, but certainly your jab is working tonight.
I mean, the jab is working beautifully out there. Let's go Javier Mendez.
There you go.
This is a credit to Javier Mendez and the great mind of the AKA legend that have showed me how to use that jab so efficiently. Oh, nice. Nice.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Cormier's in half guard now. Ground and pound strike there now. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Aspinall. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, side control now. Aspinall's back in side control here. Just over 3 minutes now to go. And very effective with the ground and pound. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up. Now he's going full mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Cormier's in half guard. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Under 2 minutes to go. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the base, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Aspinall's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's running out.
Under a minute to go, round two.
Let's go. Keep the pressure. You're winning. Look to finish.
Big right hook there by the champ.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Cormier's back in full mount. The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up.
Hands up.
All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Aspinall gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Oh, misses with the jab. guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, he is grounding, he is pounding, and now he's working the body to great effect. Nice job by DC. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cormier.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Cormier's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you gotta be careful now because as it bleeds, you gotta worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Cormier.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Cormier.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Getting him out here.
Push him off!
Oh.
Push him off!
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Cormier here.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position coming here to try to stop this fight.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by DC. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Under 2 minutes to go in round 3.
Keep going! Keep going!
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Just missed with the leg kick.
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Aspinall's eye starting to swell now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3.
And there you go again, half guard.
Side control now.
Great shot from the top position.
Tiptoe out! Tiptoe out!
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Cormier.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Under 20 seconds now to go. 15 seconds.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent job last round. That's the way to control the fight on the ground. Put it into your skill set. This round, I want to see the same thing, but be even more aggressive.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cup.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Good work from the top here by DC.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Oh, right into mount. Nice transition.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Cormier out of the half guard here. We'll see if he can work for a dominant position.
Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Aspinall. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Cormier.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Cormier's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Changing the position.
Cormier's right back to the full mount. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut.
In the half guard.
I need you to scramble.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Let's go. Let's work. Get to those feet.
He passes to half guard.
Aspinall's back into full guard. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Cormier's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cormier. And there it is, another strike Gets through on the ground. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by DC. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Aspinall.
Winded. That's okay. It's a fight. You're supposed to be tired. This next round.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Fifth and final round.
Good punch.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Double leg takedown lands. Aspinall gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a... Nice judo toss for him. Cormier's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. Nice. He's in the mount.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patty. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Nicely done. Under 3 minutes remain in round 5.
All right, buddy, keep that ground position.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Aspinall's back to the side control now.
He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aspinall. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. He's got to start throwing now.
Don't let him go to the mount. Keep on your side.
Cormier's in half guard now. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Beautiful transition.
Aspinall's trying for a submission here. Oh, he's in trouble. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each other.
All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. We'll
Ladies
see how
and
the
gentlemen,
judges
after
saw it.
5
Here
rounds,
is Bruce Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Aspinall.
So how about this? We have a new UFC heavyweight champion of the world. I think that guy beats Daniel Cormier.
I mean, this guy beats anybody. I'm telling you, right now, he is the king of the world for a reason. The #1 heavyweight in the world, a guy that possesses